Okay, time to actually do something on the Mark II. The pump here, that is looking very shiny. That's because it's wet. So I'm not going to be touching that for a couple of days. A couple of reasons for that. One is that I'm doing honeydews. And the other is that I need to change the transmission fluid on my MKII. However, the honeydews are more important, aren't they? Let's see, what have we got here? The door handle. Yeah, I'm still having difficulty with the lock and unlock mechanism on this. Now I can lock and unlock from the inside handle without a problem. But for some reason, as yet to be found, when I lock it, let me see if I can show you, hang on a second. You see, oh, hang on, I've got to get you to where my finger is. See this? That should be up there. That's where it should be, to allow the button on the outside, sorry, trying to show you, to push the mechanism. And then when you go to lock it, it should just lower it down a little bit, just to there, so that then, hang on, let's see if I can show you, when you press the button it misses it. It's as simple as that, how the door locks and unlocks. For some reason, when I unlock it, it doesn't go back up. I don't know why. Is there enough play in that? I'm going to have to take the door handle off again, have a look and see if I can figure out what the fuck's going on. I can't do this with my foot and film at the same time. I'm going to do it with my hand. Look, I have a brake pedal. There, do you see that? That's as far as it goes. Good and tight. So I now have brakes. Or at least I have a pedal. I guess I'll find out if I have brakes when I hit it for the first time. Because I can't push it and brake at the same time. Right. Modified the throttle lever. I'm not impressed with it, I must admit, but it seems to work. I've got a clutch pedal. Okay. In case you're wondering, this is the antenna or aerial cable which will be going to the radio. I haven't yet decided if this is where I'm going to put the main AC vents, in which case I will end up having to modify in here somehow, some way. Not sure yet. One other thing I may have to do, it's really not something I want to do, is find out where my leak is coming from on the back of the engine. If it's a core plug, I've got to figure out how to get to it. Maybe cutting a hole in here is the way to it. I don't know. These are just thoughts. So don't start jumping up and down and screaming at me, you can't do that. Well, I can do what the fuck I like, but that doesn't mean I won't listen to your comments or suggestions. But I don't know if it's the head gasket, which it shouldn't be, or if it's a core plug, again, which it shouldn't be. I am using Evans coolant, so no pressure, and we'll see how it goes. Right, oh, this is my temporary steering wheel, by the way. I've got two of these. Anybody need a steering wheel? It'll probably need some work, but hey, if you're looking for a steering wheel, I'm your man. Okay, this is the door lock that I'm having the problem with, and it's the right rear door. Now, the only reason I can think that this door has taken so much wear is that this car of mine was originally a company car, and probably driven by a chauffeur, which means the rear door mechanism on the right side, now remember mine's an English car, took a lot of usage. Obviously never as much as the driver's door, but the rear passenger door on the driver's side would certainly have taken a fair amount of effort. Now, in moving this, and you probably won't be able to see it, but as I do this, this piece here seems, and I'm going to say seems to actually move. But if I try and move it manually, I can't. So I can only assume that maybe this bush here is worn, and it's giving me the optical illusion that that is moving. And it's, yeah, you see now, that's sticking there. Okay. I'm trying to show you what I can see, and it's very difficult. In fact, I want to say it's pretty much impossible. So I really can't believe that this piece is moving. I can't believe that. So I can only assume that, you know, that's got some play in it. So it's giving me the optical illusion when I do that this is moving, when in fact it's just this that's moving. And there is a fair bit of play in that. And there's a fair bit of play there. And I think that may be causing my not opening rear door. Now, does it matter that much? No, probably not, but I want to get it fixed. I like it to be right. I'm going to try firking around with this a little bit more. Maybe I could tighten that up. That's easy enough done with a hammer. What have I got to lose? Well, the thing is, if that's worn, I'm still not going to get rid of all that play, am I? And don't forget that on that, let's see, on that goes that piece, but that affects the movement on this piece, which is this little baby here that attaches to the lock. Now, I did have it there so that I would get the most purchase. It is a conundrum as to what is actually wrong with this thing. And why, when that happens, it doesn't pull on this piece enough. I mean, this is moving freely, and hang on, the play in that is minimal. It really is minimal. Is there a spring that I'm missing, maybe? Now, there's a thought. I haven't considered that. Maybe in there, in that handle, there should be a spring, or is it that this spring should be in there somehow? Otherwise, why would they put those holes there? What's on the other end of this spring? Let me have a quick look while you're here. No, I can't. I wonder if that's the issue. Let me take this apart and see if this spring has a pin on it that goes into this hole. Maybe that's the problem. I'll be back. Let's see if I can show you. I think, therefore I am, the problem is this beast. I have been looking at both sides. Sorry, this is kind of a weird video. And let me see here. My handle on. Now, can you see? Yes, you can see that. So that's locked. So when I push the button on the outside, oops, sorry, do that again, push the button on the outside, you can see that this does not hit this, which is what it should do. It should be up there. Right, that's because the door is locked. Unlocked, that should now be there, and it's not. I think, oh hell, I could be wrong here. I think the problem is that this piece in here is just not doing what it should. It just doesn't, it seems to run out of movement. I can't force that down. Yeah, I can put my finger on there and push that up. But I can't force this inner piece down anymore. So I spoke to my friend Jack White in Luray, Virginia, and asked him to source the mechanism, this rod, and if need be, this bar and this lock, if need be. Apparently some have a clip here, some do not, some are, I don't know, just pressed so that you can't separate them. Depends on the year, I guess. All right, I will update you once I receive the part from Jack. I will put a link to his, well, it's not a link, sorry, I'll put his phone number in the description. And then if you need any saloon parts for your old Jaguar, he's the man to go to. All right, now get out in that garage. Go do some shit, for Christ's sake.